The livest one in the section. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed. Good morning. I'm working on a Friday because I feel like it. I gave this some thought and I said, man, you know, I get these thoughts and I just write them down. And I said, you know, in the perfect world, a lot of this would make sense. Dwayne Jones, Anwar Willis, Louis Hinton, Viva Tu Vida, King Jr., The Brothers UK, Eric Holt, Dre Finest, what up, Unc? Ratchet since 91, Macados, Mac of the South, Jelly Bean, Brent Fox, Paragon Principles, Queen 71, The Troll Killer, Mr. Shelton in the building. Xavier, what's good, fam? Broken Traditions in the building, what's good? Black Alpha, MP, what the fuck? Julius, what up? Jose, Boxing and Barbecue. Daniel Mitchell, LeVar Cooper, Chris Chandler, Asante L, LeVar Cooper, Daryl Alexander, Terry Smoot, what's good? Smash the like button on the way in. So, I was just, you know, what the hell was I doing when I thought of it? I was on a treadmill, I think. Stephen Lamar, salute, fam. Junior Form 919, what up? Sweet Tees, what up? And I said, you know something? You know, ever since, you know, a couple of days ago when I said the fighters should, like, dump the sanctioning bodies and do it themselves, you know, I mean, what if everyone just got on the same page and made things happen? Solo Dolo, one, what up? Kevin Dunbar. What if they did what was right by the sport itself? The only reason why we don't have Undisputed now is because for now, it's not good for business. And the person at the top of the hill is going to have to do some work. You know, not necessarily, though. So then I read that Andy Ruiz, Big Block, salute. Andy Ruiz wants Deontay Wilder, like, next. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Go and get that work if you feel you can get it done. But there's still all this confusion, man, you know? So all this confusion, man. It's like, yo, goddamn, man. Big homie Coop, salute. It's a lot of confusion. I'm like, yo, man, come on. Can we get something done? Can we get something done? Please. So when I got home, I wrote some stuff down. And I said, you know, imagine if this played out the way I wanted it. But it would be dope, man. Wishful thinking, man. Boss Red, salute. You remember the Twilight Zone? Imagine if you will. So I wrote this down, and I just want y'all to follow me on this. This is completely imaginary. You know, a lot of people will hear it and be like, well, that can't happen because of this, that can't happen. But I just want you to just follow me on this for a minute. Because where else would we get something like this? Bell, salute. Divine Sense Boxing in the building. So just follow me on this. I played with this idea. That's all it is. And I kind of use the rankings to justify it. Kind of, sort of. So it's going to sound like it's all over the place. Life, love, salute. Katie Peeps, salute. gonna sound like it's all over the place, you know. So just bear with me. Just try and follow me. Whether you agree or not, just try and follow me. Because all I did was, I said, you know, if I was in charge of everything, this is how I would do it. Big Texas, salute, Mark Stearns. This is how I would do it. All right. So Wilder's being called out by Andy Ruiz, I have no problem with that. Y'all know I really like Andy Ruiz, man. I really like Andy. You know, seems like he's taking his craft seriously. You know, he learned a lot from when he beat AJ and when he lost to AJ. Brooklyn born, salute, Duke Todd. So I'm going to say he's learned his lesson. He went in there with Chris Arreola. He got away with one. But, you know, that was a style matchup. And Chris isn't trash. You know, Chris is, you know, he's past it. But both of those men showed up. That was a really, really good fight. But, you know, I like Andy. And I like the fact that he just called it out Deontay. Brooklyn born, box fans. Dwayne Freeman, salute. So I really like the fact that he's calling out Deontay. So I say make that fight. Why not? Now I know there's things in line or whatever, but I'm gonna get to all of that. I'm gonna try and entertain that when I put this together. This is an unreal tournament, and I try to get everybody in the top 5 or 6 in all the sanctioning bodies shine the best way I could. So follow me on this. Wilder versus Ruiz. Wilder versus Ruiz. You make that fight. Ruiz is ranked number 2 in the WBC. Now again, these are the rankings I pulled up from Boxing Scene. It could be wrong. I don't want people coming in. Oh no, that's not right. Look, I'm looking at it. It's on Boxing Scene. I went based off of what I'm looking at. Give me a break here, okay? So Deontay Wilder's ranked number 1. Andy Ruiz is ranked number 2. Fine. So make that fight. Make that fight. King Vonnie, salute. WBA, put in Michael Hunter versus Robert Helenius. Now, as I read these names, imagine brackets. Tournament, brackets. Fight is here, fight is here. All right? So in the WBA, you got Michael Hunter versus Robert Helenius. IBF, you got Charles Martin versus King Kong Ortiz. Right? The reason why I say that is because just do it. Now, Ortiz in the IBF is ranked all the way down here at number 10. There's several people ahead of him that I don't care about. And that's the bias part of me. It's time for people to give Ortiz his proper due, his proper shine. The man for Deontay Wilder twice and has been ducked by everybody. So I don't care about Tony Yoka. I don't care about Ajit Kabayel. I don't care about Murat Gastayev. I don't care about that. Andy Ruiz is ranked behind Luis Ortiz in the IBF. So since Luis Ortiz is off the strength, is just dangerous, throw him in this tournament. Okay? All right. Because he's also ranked number 7 in the WBO. So now, speaking of the WBO, I would put Joe Joyce versus Joseph Parker and have it in the UK. Make them sell some seats. You know, that's a nice little scrap. Stormy B-Man in the building. The Sensei. Adrian Vett, salute. You know, have them fight it out in the UK. Right? Now, y'all know how tournaments work. Kyrie World, salute. Right? You know how tournaments work. The winners, you know, fight each other. Now, during that tournament, because that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Each sanctioning body will have a tournament. We'll be participating in the tournament. And the winners will be fighting each other. Tay, good morning, sis. General Squirrel's in the building. He said agitated cabbage. Yep. Who is that guy? I don't care. Just throw and no disrespect to him. I'm just saying it's time for Ortiz. He's either gonna win this thing or he's gonna retire. Too much, salute. He's either going to win this thing or he's going to retire. So put him in there, man. Stop playing with the guy. Now, each one of those fights means something. Whoever wins is waiting for the winner from the next sanctioning body. So the WBC will be fighting the winner from the WBA. The IBF will be fighting the winner from the WBO. And the winner of that, they're going to face each other. Imagine the brackets. Right? So whoever wins between AJ and Usyk should get a chance at undisputed between the winner of Fury and White. So while this tournament is happening, right, the winner between Usyk and AJ will face the winner between Tyson Fury and Dillian White. So let's assume I know how I do. Iron Levant, salute. Let's assume, Alfred, what up? Let's assume Wilder comes out of that tournament. So now he's waiting for the winner between AJ and Usyk and Fury and White. So now the winner of that tournament is waiting on the winner of that little tournament. So let's say Usyk ends up fighting Tyson Fury. You follow me so far? Let's say Fury wins. All right. That winner's first defense should be the winner between the winners. First defense, undisputed, because that tournament is not going to happen in it's going to take a year. I'm telling you. All of that's not going to be on the same card. It's going to take a year and some change. But while that's happening, all right, once the AJ Usyk, Fury, White things get sorted out, whoever's undisputed, because someone will be undisputed by then, they're going to get their first defense. The first defense will be the winner between Manuel Charr and Trevor Bryant due to the WBA rankings. They're up there. And they're going to be sitting there. Vince, salute. Texas T, what up? They're going to be sitting there like Southern T boxing in the building. Like, yo, come on, man. What are you going to do with us? Great. Due to the WBA rankings, you're here, he's here, fight. You ain't going to sit around and wait. Get all fat. 12 months go by, you're inactive. No, y'all going to fight. Fight to see who's the man. Y'all remember all that confusion with Dillian White and Dominic Brazil? I'm the silver champion, 800 days. Dominic was like, I don't care, I'm in line. Here's how we solve this. Let's fight about it. And what happened with Dillian? Nope. I shouldn't have to. 600 days, you see the silver belt, and he went about his business. And Brazil proceeded to get the Wilder fight and got his head knocked off. Coach, salute. And all he had to do was beat Dominic Brazil. He refused. That's the rhythm with Dillian White. He's supposed to fight Otto Violin. What happened? So Trevor Bryant will be fighting Manuel Charr, being that they're not participating in the actual tournament. And I left them off of that because they're actually high ranking in the WBA. As confusing as that sounds. So by that time, there should be a clear winner of the tournament. And they should be well rested because they done fought 3 times. Right? So now they're well rested. A year's done gone by. Shepherd King, salute. Bruce Gold, salute. And the winner of the tournament, that person fights for undisputed. All right? Whoever it may be. They would get a shot at undisputed. Because by that time, like I said, let's say Fury comes out of that. That's me. Salute. Dill Spooley. So now he's undisputed. There's no dispute. He got all the marbles. He got everything. Right? So now the WBA, do those WBA rankings, Manuel Charr, Trevor Bryant, whoever wins between them gets to fight the winner of that tournament. They get to fight the winner of that tournament, right? So now, by the way, that tournament, there should be a trophy or something. That should be an accolade. You come out of that tournament, that's an accolade you got. Whoever it is. And their first fight is winner between Manuel Charr and Trevor Bryant. Okay? So now, the clear winner of the tournament, that person fights for undisputed. And while that's happening, I had to sneak this in there. Put Frank Sanchez in the ring with Filip Hrgović due to the rankings so they can stay busy. Because what do you think? This is going to take a whole year. Frank Sanchez can't just sit down. Get him a fight. Mike Biggs boxing in the building. Put him in there with Hrgović. Right? Stay busy. And the winner of that will challenge for undisputed. Oh yeah, you heading this way? You know what to do. Hit me up when you get here. I got time. Hit me as soon as you get here. Matter of fact, hit me after the show, fam. So I wrote all this down, and I know y'all might not have followed it, but I wrote all of it down to lead. Everyone is getting a chance. Everyone's fighting, and it gets to undisputed. The people fighting the most are the people in the tournament. Anthony Lamar, salute. The people that are fighting the most, that are the most busy, they're fighting 3 times in a year because this has to be bad. Hit me up. Mike. They're fighting 3 times in a year. 4, 8, 12. 3 times in a year. No bullshit. Get it done. It's a tournament. You lose, you're out. You win, you rest up for 3 months. Get your ass back in there. Again, imagine, if you will. Picture the brackets. I should have just drew it out. I just didn't have time. So let's go through it. Imagine, if you will. Wilder Ruiz. Boom. They're in the bracket. I got Wilder winning. Michael Hunter versus Robert Helenius. I got Robert Helenius winning that. Right? Then you got Charles Martin versus Luis Ortiz. If Ortiz ain't lose a step, I got Ortiz winning that. Michael B. Kamara, salute. Tania, good morning. So then Ortiz would get the winner between Joseph Parker and Joe Joyce. I'm going to go with Joyce. So that's a damn good fight. The next bracket will be Ortiz versus Joe Joyce. That's a damn good fight. Can Joe Joyce's chin hold up? St. Louis Mix, salute. I don't know. He's a strong dude. He takes a lot of punishment. Can Ortiz box for 12 rounds? He can, but has age finally caught up to him? We don't know. Then you'll have Robert Helenius versus Deontay Wilder. Y'all know I'm rocking with Wilder. Now, how strange would it be if Wilder comes out of his bracket and Ortiz comes out of his? Marcellus Davis, salute. I'd be like, damn. Case Nasty, salute. Damn. Let's say Joe Joyce caught Ortiz when he's old. You'll have Joe Joyce versus Deontay Wilder. That's a damn good fight. In the meantime, totally related but not quite, you got AJ and Usyk happening. And around that same time during that year, you got Dillian White versus Tyson Fury. All of this boxing is actually happening and leading towards something. You see why I said the heavyweight division is really lit and no one's paying it. Well, we're paying attention, but the heavyweight division is exciting. It's exciting. Yeah, Alfred. You could pick them. You could pick them for real. You can call this a tournament. You can call this an eliminator. But what are we getting? We're getting a hell of a lot of boxing, aren't we? And this is fair. This is fair. Anybody could come out of this. That's me said you got to put Big Baby in there somewhere. You know what? Big Baby he'll be batting cleanup. Y'all know what that means, right? He'll be batting cleanup. Big Baby will be like a defense somewhere if he could, he has to build himself back up. You know what I'm saying? And there's no disrespect to him. I'm just saying. All of this boxing going on, I don't know when he's fighting again, but when he does, there's work for him in the lower rankings. Watch this. Watch how easy it is. Let me see. Big Baby gets his license back. Put him in there. I don't even know where he's ranked. He's not ranked anywhere. Throw him in there with I don't want to do him too dirty. Throw him in there with Ajit Cabiel. Throw him in there with Zalei Liang, the heavyweight dude. I ain't know Chinese people got that big, and I'm not being disrespectful. But that's a big guy. Put him in there with Zalei Liang. You know? And then if he could put together some good wins, if he could put together a string of good wins, put him in there with Daniel Dubois at the Barclays. Yeah, and that's another thing. That's me. Put together some good wins. They already was talking crap to each other on Instagram not too long ago. Smash the like button. They just did something weird up here. YouTube is strange. What the hell? Love is a word. Good morning. You know the shit just dropped down and said only 2 people was in here? What the hell? And then it jumped back up to 104. Wow. Ridiculous. I guess I'm talking to myself. Keep talking. D McGee, salute. Yeah, so stay busy. When he comes up, throw him in there with Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois said he wants to come to America anyway. He got a knockout on the undercard of the what was that? The Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley fight. So yeah, let them put together a string of wins, and then we can have the battle of the big babies. DJ 7 for life, salute. Make it happen. But I tried to Daniel, this is crazy. I don't know what YouTube is doing. This is weird. You know what I mean? But this was as fair as possible. In a year's time, that tournament should be done in a year. Because all of those fighters are based on who wins, you're fighting 3 times. Three times. BFTB in the building. In fact, this topic was more along something, when I was writing it down, I said, this is something that this is something that he would murder. DJ 7 for life is in the strong house, salute. I know that's me. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. But it makes too much sense in my opinion, Yo, Mr. Shelton is killing me, man. Oh, man. But I wish I drew it out. I still might. Oh, yeah? I can't wait to see it, man. 254 Dunson, salute. Yeah, no doubt, BFTB. I was just in the gym thinking like, yo, and think about it, man. And again, I'm not talking about glove cheats and everything else. This was as fair and down the middle as I could think about it. Accurate aim, salute. This is everybody's busy. Everybody's getting a paycheck. Everybody in this tournament is, let me look at it just to make sure. Everybody's above 6. Everybody's above 6. Except Ortiz. And the only reason why I said I'm putting Ortiz in there is because, God damn it, why not? He's been disrespected. Just throw him in there. Like he can't win this thing. Think about what I just said. Like he can't win this thing. I'm being as fair as I can when I made this. I said, let's just keep it on a straight and narrow. Right now, Tyson Fury's king of the world. Ooh. It is what it is. While this tournament is happening, Wilder versus Ruiz, Hunter versus Helenius, Martin versus Ortiz, Joyce versus Joseph Parker, while that's happening, over here, AJ Usyk, White Fury. LB, salute, fam. While this tournament's happening, that's happening. Hey, let me throw another spin on it. While this tournament's happening in America, if Fury gets his license back, I don't want to take the conversation over there, but just think about while this is happening in America, this tournament, the other fights are happening in the UK. Like I said, it's leading up to something. Joyce and Joseph Parker, that's a UK fight. This tournament is leading up to something big. Fury gets his license back. He's finally fighting. That sells out. I don't want to talk about business, but that sells out with him and Dillian White in the O2. Anywhere. That sells out. DB Martha, salute. Who did I miss? I'm just missing. Mr. Punch Out, salute. That sells out. Earl Taylor. So while America's having this tournament, they're doing their own thing over there. And it's leading up to something. No bullshit from the promoters. No moving people around and ducking and dodging. This is leading up to something. Then in the 216, salute. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. This isn't happening. Geo James, salute. This isn't happening. But it would be leading up to something. I would be able to sit back and pop my collar and do dozens of videos about what I think is going to happen. Hamza S, salute. Gene Grove, salute. Yeah, Gene, I'm somewhere else with it right now, bro. But I see your question though, and I thought about that. But I might talk about that later on today, brother. But I'm on this right now. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Mike James, salute. It will be leading up to something. The tournament happening over here in America, in the UK, they're sorting out the belts. Over here in America, we're fighting it out to see who gets a shot at those belts. Because the belt's over there. Good morning, Simon. You dig what I'm saying? This is no bias. This is no hate. Everybody's working towards something. Everybody's active. My idea, it's going to take more than a year. Fighters fight. They need their rest. I get them. I get it. But we would have a map. We would have a map. Now, while that's happening, like I said, the winner's first defense of that tournament, right? For example, AJ Usyk, right? Soon as AJ and Usyk get sorted out, whoever wins that, they get the winner of Fury and White. So let's say it's Fury. So you got Fury versus Usyk for undisputed, for all the marbles. Now again, this is a perfect world. Let's just say Fury wins and he don't say I'm retired. Let's just say he wants to keep going. Let's just say December very own salute. Let's just say This is in the perfect world. Put all the nonsense aside. Let's just say he beats Usyk and he's just sitting at home chilling on his throne with everything, the lineal and undisputed and everything. He's king of the world. His first defense should be the winner between Manuel Charr and Trevor Bryant due to the right rankings. I'm looking on Boxing Scene. They're at the top of the WBA with belts next to their name. That is confusing. If I'm a casual and I'm looking at that, I'm like, what is that about? Usyk's undisputed, but there's belts next to their name. Tyson Fury is a WBC champion, but Dillian White's right underneath him, pause, with a belt underneath his name. What does that mean? Well, never mind what it means. If it's confusing, how do you fix it? Fight. So Manuel Charr, while all of that's happening, Manuel Charr will be fighting Trevor Bryant. This tournament will kill all the confusion. Everybody's confused. I got go salute, fam. Chaz Bleak, salute. Had the other screen up. Jeffrey Lopez, salute. Alfred said Manuel Charr is in the WBA regular. I'm just going off of what I read. You know what I'm saying? And what's cool about this idea that I have, you can do this in any you can do this in any weight class. I just wanted to do it with the heavyweights. Like, I sat back and I was like, yo, you know what? This is how everyone can stay busy. I looked at the rankings and I said, okay, Manuel Charr's there, Trevor Bryant's there. Let them fight, man. And whoever wins out of that, the winner between Usyk and Fury, that's their first defense. Everyone will be like, oh, well, that's just a light touch because Manuel Charr can't beat Fury. Trevor Bryant can't beat Fury. Fine, give him a light touch. First defense. With all the marbles, first defense. So now Fury will be winning the round with all the marbles. Ancestral race, salute. And he fights the winner between Manuel Charr and Trevor Bryant because everyone's fighting and staying busy. So by that time, there should be a clear winner of the tournament. Because remember, that was happening. Right? And that person will be fighting for undisputed. You understand? Fury will beat, because that's what everyone's going to assume, the winner of Trevor Bryant and Manuel Charr. Fury fights them as their light touch, beats them, and being that they're undisputed, their next fight, after that light touch, their next fight will be against the winner of that tournament. What if it's Deontay Wilder? What if it's King Kong Ortiz? What if it's Robert Helenius? What if it's Michael Hunter? It's a tournament. Todd French, salute. You dig what I'm saying? I know, Ghost. I don't know if you got here late, you know what I'm saying? But this is what I call, it's an unreal tournament. Albert Doherty, salute. This is just an idea I had. And to me, it makes too much sense, which is why it would never happen, because everybody's fighting and active and actually working for their millions of dollars instead of fighting once a year. And I didn't even realize this until this morning. The tournament that's taking place in America and everything else is getting sorted out with the belts, that's happening in the UK. Can you imagine the trash talk? We got all the belts. Not for long, in our opinion. Friendly competition. Y'all know how it is. Jason, salute. King Bonnie. You see what I'm saying? Mr. Punch Out, I agree with you. But if we watch this tournament, if it was to happen, it would be exciting because it would be leading up to something. Everybody's busy. Everybody's busy. T Hunt, salute. Everybody's busy. And realistically, you don't know what's going to happen. Think about the what-if scenarios. I'm saying the names, and you're saying, okay, this guy beat that guy, this guy beat that guy. Think about it, man. What if Ruiz slipped one in on Deontay and went 12 rounds and he won? What if? You'd be like, damn, I didn't see that coming. What if Charles Martin slips one in on Ortiz and he goes to the next round? It's like, damn, what the hell? What if Michael Hunter loses to Robert Helenius, which is very possible? What? Huh? This is boxing. Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker. I don't know who wins that. But while that's happening, we're like, okay, that's happening. Oh, man, Usyk and AJ, the rematch. We all think Usyk is going to win. But what if? What if? What if AJ comes in there and does what everyone says he needed to do and he does it? It's like, oh, man. AJ looked really good in that fight. Maybe watching American Gangster while he trained on loop helped him out. You understand me? So let's say he wins that. Now he's waiting on a winner between Fury and White. Now watch this. What if Dillian White is getting his ass kicked and then round 8 he throws a wild left hand and boom! Fury actually hits the ground and don't make the count for real this time. I mean, the ref gets it right this time. Let's say the ref all right, I don't want to take it there, but let's say the ref actually counts on real 10 count and he don't make it. So now you got Dillian White versus AJ for undisputed? Holy cow. I'll take it a step further because this is boxing, right? Everyone's going to pick AJ to win that fight. What if Dillian gets in the ring and AJ's chin don't hold up this time? Because y'all remember, AJ got caught when they first fought. Remember that? He just recovered. What if AJ sneaks it in and knocks him out? Round 10, AJ, oh God! And AJ hits the ground and don't get up. We all know that's possible. You see my face? I'll be sitting in my room like, oh my God. Dillian White got all the marbles. Some people will walk right to the top of their building and jump right off that fucker. I'm not even gonna hold you. Not even gonna hold you. That would be insane. That would be like the bro. I would have to take all of my medication that day. But this is boxing, right? And you'd be like, yo, goddamn, Patricia Shelton salute. You'd be like, goddamn, wait a minute. All of that. And this, I'm saying, that's what tournaments do. Baseball, basketball in particular. You could have a team that you know they march through the first round, the second round, and get to that conference finals. And something strange happens. Do y'all remember that year? What year was that? Mr. Punch Out in that super chat. Salute to you. He says tournaments need to be in every division. No doubt. Now watch this. Y'all remember that year the Mavericks went to the conference finals? It's the same year Dirk Nowitzki got league MVP, season MVP. And they got bumped out by the Golden State Warriors. Not the Golden State Warriors that won on those chips. The other ones that was supposed to get swept. I forget what year that was. But Dallas was picked to win everything that year and got bumped by the Warriors. Dave Jack, salute. What? people were like, yo, man, Dirk shouldn't get the season MVP. I said, yo, he did well for the season. He ain't getting nothing for the playoffs. He got bumped. Nobody saw that coming. The Warriors ran them out the building. Y'all remember that year? What year was that? That wasn't the Stephen Curry Warriors either. That was like Baron Davis and company. Alfred, you remember that? I was watching that like, what is happening? Yeah, Case Nasty was an 8th seed. Beat it the number one. They beat the number 1 seed. You remember when the Denver Nuggets beat the Seattle Supersonics? I'm going back. That was in the 90s. 2007 Warriors. That's right. Thank you, Terry. Y'all remember the Denver Nuggets beat the Seattle Supersonics? You remember that? Brent Fox, salute. Yeah. Brent, yo. I was saying, yo, if you a Mavs fan, you were confused and you were on suicide watch because I did not understand what I was looking at. How the hell did that happen? Y'all remember the Denver Nuggets? The Seattle Sonics were supposed to come out and win everything that season. In Denver, Mutombo, Robert Pack, Brian Williams, a.k.a. Bison Dele, they were not supposed to beat the Seattle Sonics, but they did. That infamous picture of Mutombo on the floor, holding the ball, screaming. It was like, yo, what the hell? How'd that happen? Salute to Tom Etheridge in that super chat. Much love. He said, not just tournaments, but round robins. What do you mean, brother? I'm not sure I follow you on that, family. Much love to you, though. She Rock, salute. Y'all remember that? Big Dog said that was crushing. Yeah, it was bad. So we can historically go through different types of tournaments where something has happened that you didn't expect. What if Robert Helenius came out of all of this? Because that could also happen. While two good teams are battling out, another team is just sitting back and they didn't have a hard enough time. They got through the playoffs injury-free. What if their star player twists the ankle? That goofs everything up. That goofs everything up. Like I said, and what if the tournament is, what if all of these things happening are hardcore knockdown, drag-out fights? And on the other side, these are just 2-round, 1-punch, somebody just landed something in one. And they lead a ring looking like Boots Ennis, like they ain't even have a fight. Yeah, no, you're right, Tom. That's what I'm saying. I put this together because it's keeping, you know what I'm saying? It's keeping everybody busy. No one's at home scratching their ass. The powers that be say, you know what? We need a guy. So let's put the business aside, put this together, and when this is over, we're gonna have one face, one name. Salute to my brother Corey McGowan in that super chat. Much love. He said, give me that Mets. Give me that Mets cap. I know y'all beat the brakes off of me, but I'll be with me taking it. Oh. Bro. Historically, there was so many, man. We got so many examples. But a tournament is the ish. And salute to you, Corey. A tournament is the ish, man. A tournament is the ish. Anthony Bolton, salute. This would make so much sense. So in my evil scenario, what if Dillian White lands one and now he's the guy? According to what I wrote down here, Dillian White's fighting the winner of the tournament. It could be anybody. But while that's happening, Frankie Sanchez is fighting Filip Hrgović to stay busy. Because this is going to take a little more than a year. Frankie can't be sitting on his ass. He's a great talent. his last win, he dazzled F.A. Jagba. So the winner of Hrgovic and Frank Sanchez, I'm picking Sanchez. Whoever's undisputed gets Frank Sanchez. And then we could go through by then the rankings have moved. Whoever's lost has gone back into the rankings a few steps down. And then your Jared Andersons are next up. Your Daniel Dubois are next up. You understand? But this is a great idea in a perfect world. So let's run off some names. I just want to see, let's play the game. Because this issue ain't really going to happen. But let's entertain it. So we got Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz. Who y'all got? PJ's Big Dog, salute. You got Wilder versus Ruiz. Who you got? Put it in the chat. I know who y'all going to pick. Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz. Who you got? Everybody got Wilder, no doubt. And shout out to Andy, man. I like Andy. I just don't think he beats Deontay. But shout out to Andy, though, for real. He said Wilder by murder. Yeah, I don't think it'll work out too well. Although Andy knows how to fight big men, I don't think it'll fare too well. Yeah, I don't think it'll fare too well. So we got Wilder coming out of that. Okay, Michael Hunter versus Robert Helenius. Who y'all got coming out of that? He said Mortal Kombat style. So you got Michael Hunter versus Robert Helenius. Who y'all got? That's a good fight, too. Hard body J. Timo. Yep. Yeah. No doubt. I feel you on that. So we got Hunter. We got Helenius. We got Hunter. That is a 50-50 fight. I see a lot of Hunter. Jason said he want Hunter to take a L. Mad disrespectful. I hear you. But in this tournament, we're putting all that personal feelings aside. I'm assuming everyone's clean and everyone's busy. Nothing with gloves, nothing with poison water. This is just in the perfect world. You understand? So we got Hunter. Harold, salute, fam. So y'all got Hunter over Helenius. David Scott, salute. That's a 50-50 fight. You got Helenius. Yeah, JT will say they got Helenius. Akron Aim got Helenius. Joe James got Helenius. I'm leaning towards Helenius too. It's a 50-50 fight, but I think Helenius wins in a very close one. Case Nasty, yeah, very close one. But I think Helenius will get the nod in that. I believe so. Hamza says Hunter's too fast. The thing is, I think in that aspect, I think Helenius' boxing IQ will be underrated. And he's a big guy too. I stood next to him. He's a big guy. I think the winner of the jab wins that fight. The winner of the jab wins that fight, yeah. And I think Helenius will squeeze it out. Steven C., salute. Yeah, I'm putting in work on a Friday. Because I love my family, no doubt. Yeah, Ghost. Hunter too fast, but Robert too big. He's very, he's very long, very good boxer. Yeah, I think his skill set is underrated. I got Helenius. I got Helenius. Mr. Shelton said he's a big Viking. Yeah, he damn sure is. It's a big dude. So I'm gonna roll with Helenius in that aspect. So then That's one bracket. That's one bracket right there. So then on the other side, Charles Martin versus King Kong Ortiz. Who y'all got in that? Charles Martin versus King Kong Ortiz. Who you got? I'm torn with that because Ortiz hasn't been busy, doing him dirty. Everyone picking King Kong. I know that's the sexy pick, but you gotta understand. Is he gonna have one of those nights where he just gets old? That's it. That's me, and that's what I'm concerned with. I don't know if Ortiz is over the hill. I don't know. Ghost said he got footage of Ortiz. He's still fat. All right. If it's vintage Ortiz, I'm going with Ortiz. If it's vintage Ortiz, I'm going with Ortiz. And this is no disrespect to Charles Martin. But you know, this is boxing. Muhammad Ali, he looked really good walking to the ring when he fought Michael Spinks. Looked good. And you know, you don't know how your chin's gonna hold up. You could just get in the ring one day and be like, yo, why do I feel this way? Yeah. Father Time's undefeated. Father Time lost the fight. You didn't lose the fight. Father Time got you. Yeah, Southpaw, and see, then there's that. King Kong Ortiz is a bad mofo, man. That's a bad dude, man. And that's why I had him in this tournament. I could have put a bunch of people in there in this place, but I would say, yo, come on, man. The disrespect is beyond obvious at this point. So the popular pick will be Ortiz. The popular pick will be Ortiz. Yeah. You're right, Ghost. I mean, Cuban school, those guys are all smart fighters. I haven't seen a dumb one yet. I haven't. I don't think it exists. I haven't seen one yet. I haven't. I mean, look at what we've seen in this era right now. King Kong Ortiz, there's Landry Lava, Dennis Ugas, Guillermo Rigondeaux, and now we got Frankie Sanchez. And by the way, Jay Petty, salute. And by the way, we got to protect and stand up for Frank Sanchez, man. Because I know the boxing world wanted Ortiz so far from this sport. And he's on his way out because he's an older guy. But right when he's gone, here comes Frank Sanchez. Y'all saw what he did to F.A. Jagba. I said he was going to win that fight. Stormy said he was going to win that fight. When I was sitting down, there was a guy next to me. He said, who is this guy? I said, that's Frank Sanchez and that's F.A. Jagba. He said, I know a Jagba, but who is that guy? I said, he's a Cuban dude. He said, oh, is he any good? I said, he's going to win. He said, you think so? I said, watch. You asked me who he is. You know, I'm telling you, he's going to win. Watch. People were booing. You know, when he was working in there. He was thinking in there. And F.A. was walking forward like the robot he was. And he walked right into something, didn't he not? Now F.A. has to go back to the drawing board. Maybe you need to humble yourself. There's that word. Humble yourself and go back to Ronnie Shields and apologize. There's a reason why I said humble yourself. I use it when it's appropriate. Not when ESPN and old media tells me to use it. I use it when it's appropriate. Because the word on the street is, you didn't leave Ronnie Shields. Ronnie Shields left you. And if that is true, because I don't know, if that is true, that's right, David Morrell, that's me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If that is true, because I don't know, that loss you took against Frankie Sanchez, You need to go back to Ronnie and say, yo, look, all right, you're right. What I need to do to fix this is that can't happen again. And by the way, if he had beat Frankie that night, he'd be in this tournament this whole scenario that I put together for y'all. PGA, she said he left right. Okay, see, there it is. I didn't know what. I knew that they had 7 ties, but I didn't know who left who. But Ronnie Shields, when your trainer, when Ronnie Shields leaves you, bro, what are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? Come on now. FA has a lot of tools. I wanted to see FA versus Joe Joyce. They're both big, strong guys, mechanical. It's about whose chin holds up. I'm going to go with Joyce. Because we've seen FA hit the dirt, but it'd have been a fun fight to watch. So I'm just putting it forth now. Maybe a year from now, whatever, we're going to have to protect Frank Sanchez. I'm telling y'all. And he's not a small dude. Y'all know he's not a small dude. I walked right past him after the press conference. I said, "Oh, there go Frank Sanchez." They were rushing him, going somewhere. Walked right past him. I was like, "Damn, he's kind of." I'm not a small guy. I think he got like 2 inches on me. I said, "Damn, it's a big dude, man. He's big." And FA was bigger than him. I showed y'all the picture of wait a minute, let me see if I still got it loaded up. Oh. Robert's a big dude, man. He's big. You know who else is big? Malik is big. Yeah, I'm going to put myself in this tournament. All right. I want the winner between Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker. I think I could get him. You think I could get him? Get the fuck out of here. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing but talking on this internet. I am past it. I'm older than King Kong Ortiz, man. I'm older than him. King Kong's like, what, 40, 41? I'm going to be 46 this month. I'm older than him. I'm past it, man. But if anybody came to me and said, listen, we got $2 million for you. I'm going to need $2 million. Because I don't know how I'm going to leave that fight. I'm going to be like, well, you got how much for me? $2 million. Huh? $2 million? $2 million? Okay. I need a camp. I'm going to hit up Malik. And I'm going to spend at least 2.5 months in Alabama getting ready. And I'm going to give it my best. And if I get slept, I get slept. But I'll be counting that bread. I'm going to retire. Louis Henton says, I'm in. No doubt, man. I'll go live on my YouTube page and shit. Me versus Joseph Parker. The ring walk will be epic. Man, I will play it up, man. But Joseph Parker's a really nice dude, man. He stopped, chit-chatted real fast, shook some hands, man. He's a really good dude, man. And don't sleep on him. He's gangster. Y'all remember that video I did? You know, he's Tongan, right? I think he's like Samoan. And his name was mentioned in some like crime ring or something. And yo, Mr. Shelton, you need to chill. Yeah, man. Yeah, Todd Prince, the odds of me would be negative 800. Yeah, I'll be the stupid underdog. Yeah, I heard Ghost. He was doing something with, allegedly, he was doing something with the Samoans, but I don't think they threw him under the bus, though. But I did a video on it. I saw the dudes he allegedly was rolling with. I was like, oh man, you don't F with those guys. You know what I mean? So, but Joseph he's such a nice guy, man. I said, yo, I could do a stand down with you. And in the picture, we were both trying not to laugh because it was funny as hell. Because there was a lot going on around us. And I said, okay. I said, wait a minute. It took me about 5 tries. And then we finally got it. And my boy Classic, I said, take it now. But he's a cool dude, man. I don't want no smoke. Yeah, Todd, that guy, I did a video about it. It made the news. Not over here, though. It's like, the way it was written, it was like, you know, it's like you turn on the news one day and everybody that you chill with, they're in court because they got arrested off of a major drug ring or whatever it was they were doing. I was like, that's me said I could spark up the bridger weight. I can't make the bridger weight. I'm 225. I gotta fight at heavyweight. I'm saying, man. Yeah, I got a nickname already. You know what I mean? So, I mean, listen. If it makes dollars, it makes sense. I get in there. I don't care. You got to make it worth my while because this is business, but this is boxing. You got to F around and die in there. I need something to leave to my family. Jay Good, what up? Jay Gibson said spar with Steven first. I don't know, man. I mean, I was bigger than him, but I think he's heavier than me. Go figure that. He's probably really heavy, like leg heavy. You know, I mean, and, you know, I got to stop hitting the weights because you can't bodybuild and box at the same time. The two trainers completely contradict each other. I would probably come down in weight. I'd probably come down, get in a boxing shape. I'd probably come in at 218. Seriously. There you go. I would have to hire JTmo. I'd call up Blu-ray, be like, yo, bro, come out to Alabama for about a month. I got to get ready to get my ass kicked by Joseph Parker. Stephen A. Smith wouldn't even look in my direction, man. That guy, man, please. That'd be funny as hell, though. Battle of the foreheads. Tell the truth, said, get Jake Paul, please. No, I wouldn't. There's no money in fighting me. You want to talk about high risk and low reward? Here's the deal. I really can box. I really can. I know how to do it. I really can. I'm not Tyron Woodley. What do you think Tyron Woodley would have did to Jake Paul in the octagon? He'd have choked him. He'd have dropped him on his head. And, you know, he's fighting Tommy Fury. He's a big kid, but Tommy Fury's big, slow, you know, whatever, man. Well, you worked with Blu-ray before? Damn, that's what's up. If I had a camp, I'd definitely do that. I'd go in that direction. At least I'd be in shape. I know that. Yeah, I seen Gene Grove. I seen Stephen A. Listen, he's doing fine where he is right now, talking about sports rather than participating in it. Which is where I'm at right now. I'm better talking about boxing than participating in it. I'm going to be 46 years old this month. I'm past my prime. Sometimes I get out of bed. It takes me about a minute to get up. I'm like, oh, God, what day is it? I'm dizzy and shit. Come on, man. Yeah, if I do anything, I'm gonna hit up Hardbody, JTmo, and Blu-ray. At least you know I'll be in shape. I know Tyron had no KO clause. And, man, bro, come on, man. And this is not to disrespect the Paul brothers. They're maximizing their dollar off of their name. Get your money. Get your money, man. I ain't mad. Get your money. Get your money, man. But I know what it is. Terrence Bailey Sr. in the building. I appreciate that outfit, but every day, sometimes, I be like, man, I was jumping rope. When I stopped jumping, I sat down to do some pull downs, and I felt my heartbeat in my knee. I was like, time out. What the fuck? I couldn't massage it to make it get away. It was behind the kneecap. JT-Mo, you know what that is, right? Every time my heart beeped, I felt it in my knee. I was like, God damn. Unbelievable. I was in pain. I had to sit in the corner. Like, oh, God, can this go away? Rob Sportsman Lee, salute. Salute to Smitty Smith in that super chat. Much love. He said, the tournament idea sounds great. If Wilder would have came in at 219, he would have knocked Fury out. This is a good and natural way for him. Everyone says that. Everyone says that. You know, man. I know, Bruce, man. I'm still a kid, but damn, man, my knee felt like it was 104 years old, man. You know what I mean? So anyway, we're going to go with Helenius over Michael Hunter. So that next round will be Wilder versus Helenius. All right? You have Charles Martin over next to Ortiz. Everyone's picking Ortiz over Martin. So you would have Ortiz. Writing it down. And then who y'all got between Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker? Yeah, man, Father Time is a pisser. Who y'all got? Joe Joyce versus Joseph Parker. Who y'all got? That's another pick'em fight, man. That's another pick'em fight. Jason said Joe. You got Joe Joyce, okay. Joe Joyce. Black Superman, salute. Ghost said I got Tony Yoka. Xavier said Parker. Oh. It's 50-50. Ricky, what up? He said Joyce. Everyone's going with Joyce. Joyce. Isn't it crazy? Yeah, you're right, Texas T. Joyce is slow as molasses, but he must be strong as hell. David Hyde said draw. Lord, the worst thing in this scenario would be a draw. Because then that means we'd have to wait. They'd have to do it again. Case Nancy said Parker's experience. Then there's that. A lot of y'all are riding with Joyce though. Man. Oh, please don't say draw. That'll be a nightmare. That'll be a complete nightmare. Ghost said Bryant Jennings hurt Joyce to the body. Yeah, there's that. Can Joseph Parker execute like Jennings? Well, Joseph Parker is a committed body puncher. Every time he got close to AJ, they separated them. Jay said Parker's a nice guy, but he's not a dog. Well, he showed some dog against Dillian White. That was a fight. That was barely a boxing match. That was a fight. I mean, I don't know. Is it Parker's too little? I don't know. Maybe I'm biased because I met him and he seemed like a nice guy. I don't know. It is a 50-50 fight, though. But for the sake of it, a majority of you are picking Joyce. The OG said, Young Merv, salute. The OG said the timing. Okay. Ghost said, oh, yeah, you make a good point, Ghost. You make a damn good point. Devin Blocker, salute, fam. Good to see you. Man. It'll be Joseph Parker's ring IQ versus Joe Joyce power. Frankenstein style. Yo, Todd French, you are ridiculous. Oh, man. Yeah, he hurt AJ to the body, Dave. He did. Jason said, can Parker withstand Joe's power? Is that the question? Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Man. And you know what? You're right, Ghost. If Carlos had a little more gas. You know what? So basically, Parker has to get to 12 to make something happen. He has to get to 12. Because as it stands right now, I don't know what's going on with his skull. I don't know if it's reinforced with like an extra 3 inches of skull in there, but it's clear that Joe Joyce could take a hell of a punch. If Joseph gets into the pocket, he could tear his body up. So we're talking about a skill set versus a different kind of skill set because Joe Joyce also has great timing. That is a very, very tough fight to call, man. But I like it. I do like it. Mr. Martin, that super chat, he said, I got Sanchez running the table and topping out with Wilder. I'm going to that's going to be a conversation down the road. I'm telling you it is. Frankie Sanchez is a scary dude, man. On some King Kong Ortiz type of scary. He's a thinker, he's fast, and he has really respectable power. That's a bad dude. And down the road, if Deontay's still around, down the road, you know what the fight is going to be, right? Frankie Sanchez versus Jared Anderson. Now that's going to be something to look out for. But that's down the road. That's down the road. Dr. Professor, he says Jake Paul having fights with knockout clauses, but he can KO you. That's crazy, right? Ain't that crazy? No knockout clause. Didn't the queen, the GWOAT, point that out? Man, ain't that something? Ramel Lane, salute, famo. Yeah, yo, Ghost. Frank Sanchez is a scary dude, man. That's a scary dude. And Ortiz is schooling him too? Forget it. You know it's going to be a hell of a sight, Ghost? When Frank Sanchez is on that brink and about to get a title shot and he's walking to the ring and you see King Kong in his corner. No. 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 Nope. Nope. What do you do when you're in the ring and you see Frank Sanchez walking to the goddamn ring and King Kong Ortiz wearing a Sanchez jumpsuit? What do you do? Other than panic. Nope. Nope. Y'all pay attention to Frank Sanchez. Pay attention, man. Forget it, man. Forget it. Come on, man. Xena 360, salute. Stefan Shaw, yeah, I'm a peep. Heard that name. I heard that name before. I'm a peep. I'm definitely going to peep. Frank Sanchez, he's the problem. Remember, we all agree to that here. And if you know boxing, you know this guy's a problem. So, back to the tournament. I'm torn between Joseph Parker and Joe Joyce. I don't know, Jay Good. I'm not sure. For the sake of this, hold on. All right, the general just texted me. General's not going on, so we got some time. General's not going on, y'all, so we got some time. I got a gym appointment, but we got some time, so let's get through this, family. So we got, man, how does someone, wow, someone just text me in another language. Whatever. Joyce over Parker. I'm gonna go with. Damn, I'm gonna go with Joyce. I'm gonna go with Joyce. I'm gonna go with Joyce. Salute to Jason in that super chat. What's up with appreciation? He said Canelo said Wilder beats everyone with defense. He's not wrong. Defense is like, yeah. Defense is very serious in boxing. Boxers with the best defense go the furthest in their career. The OG Bruce Gold says Joyce is 36. You get to make a move. Yeah, he does. He really does. And all those hits he takes to the head, somebody's going to catch up to him. So the next round, you would have Wilder versus Helenius and Ortiz versus Parker. You'd have Wilder versus Helenius and Ortiz versus Parker. So off the bat, and love and respect to Robert Helenius, but y'all know I'm going with Wilder with that. So you got Wilder coming out of that. Ortiz versus Joe Joyce. Who y'all got? Think about it. Ortiz versus Joe Joyce. Who y'all got? Yeah, Alfred. I think he knocks Helenius out. He's too fast, athletic, and, you know. David says Ortiz. Goat says Ortiz by KO. Todd French, Ortiz. Man, I already know where y'all going with this. So, Ortiz beats Joe Joyce. I think that'll be the first time Joe Joyce will actually start feeling punches in his head. And I think Ortiz is a smart enough guy to go to the body and chop down that tree so that the head will be vulnerable. So, newsflash. Guess what? We'd be looking at Wilder versus Ortiz 3. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Like I want that. Oh. And once again, I'm like, this is my face when Deontay fights Ortiz. No! Ah! Oh! 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 Don't get up. Don't get up. Don't get up. Oh. Oh. Whew. Oh. Oh. Please don't do it again. But if according to this thing that I made up, Deontay and King Kong will come out this tournament. And they'll get a third fight. All jokes aside, it'll be great for boxing. So wait a minute. Y'all remember something called the Black Murderers Row? We spoken about it. Did y'all go do the homework that I left with y'all? Y'all go check out Stormy B Man's Black Murderers Row? The old one and the new one. Y'all checked out Scrapbook Boxing? Yeah? Yeah. Wilder and Ortiz would have fought 3 times, according to this scenario. This will be the third time. The third time. And both of them, and they're not going to hesitate to fight each other because that's how they're cut. Ortiz is a man's man. Deontay is a man's man. AB, salute. So now, the winner of Wilder Ortiz. I'm picking Wilder. You already know. Put Wilder up here. So now, you got AJ versus Usyk, the rematch. Who wins that? The Diesel, salute. Welcome, brother. I'm glad you can make it. AJ versus Usyk, the rematch. How y'all got that going? Usyk. Everyone picking Usyk. Usyk. Based on what we saw, Usyk. I know AJ. Well, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to do this. AJ.
Because I'm coming for them belts, boy. You're going to see the wrath of the new champ. Different energy, different spirit. Coming to win. I tried to learn boxing, stick and move. Isolating the sweet science of the sport, doctrinating my style. But we're going back to the raw, rugged streets. That's where I belong. I never followed no athletes growing up, no movie stars. I followed the hustlers, the Rayful Edmonds, the Jeff Ports, the Nicky Barnes, the Big Meaches, the Larry Hoovers. You understand me? They're the people that gave me the inspiration, the ones that came up from the streets to the top of the world, the empires, the bangers, the hustlers. That's what's fueling me again. Sometimes in life, no matter how far you go, always remember where you came from.
You know, that gets more and more embarrassing to watch. Alexander, how you feel about that? The man is unfazed.
So no wonder you talk all that young shit. You're a little boy that don't get the large picture. He was just another lost nigga.
So we're picking Usyk for this win. The boxing section in the building. Salute, fam. God damn, that's hard to watch with AJ, right? Yo, Usyk's a funny dude, man. I like him, man. Usyk's a funny dude. Yo, this girl I work with, I was watching something. It was being translated. I was at work. I was watching it on my phone. And she looked. I said, what? She said, who is that? I said, oh, it's a boxer. You know? She said, yo, he got rape eyes. How does that look? Never mind. Don't answer me. Go talk to your therapist. Rape eyes, Jesus. Salute to my brother Alfred in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said Usyk is going to fleece Johnson and on AJ, aka Gangsta-licious, and it's hide your kids, hide your wife. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Oh my God. Yo. That is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. You know, some clown jumped in my comment section to say that we don't understand British humor and don't paint us like that. We're all not like that. I said, hold on, bro. Why are you justifying what this man said? Okay, you're saying he's kidding. How about let him say he was kidding? We're still waiting for him to say, oh, I was just fucking about. I was just fucking about. Yeah? Hey. Just me and you in it, yeah? I was just fucking about. Huh? Still waiting. Get me on the phone with his father. I want to ask his dad, Mr. Joshua, you hear these statements? Your thoughts. That's it. I'm not going to lead the witness. I'm not going to say, well, you know, these guys are gangsters. No, your son said it. Your thoughts on that? I don't even know who those guys are, huh? Who are those? Oh, you don't know, Mr. Joshua? Well, let me explain to you who these people are. So while he was worshiping these dudes and the Jeff Ports and the Big Meaches and Larry Hoovers, you was working a 9-to-5 and providing your family with a safe lifestyle, and your son chose to follow this. But somehow, some way, he was that talented to end up in the boxing ring and make millions of dollars and make you proud. But he ran to the touchdown, the goal line, and he said, hey, man, I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover. Disregarded you. I'm sorry, Mr. Joshua. Well, these gangsters in the ring, when he lost in New York that night, or were you there? Well, I'm just asking. What are your thoughts? My father would never talk to me again if I did that. Right, Mike Jeff Port. I was like, wait a minute. Yo, when I heard that, I said, is that really his name? I felt kind of like, I'm like, shit, I've been calling him Fort all these years. I said, do I have it wrong? Does he have it right? I went to Google. I said, wait a minute. Is it Port or Fort? I feel stupid. And I looked, I said, nope, it's Fort. And surprise, the sister Cece, you know why she got aggravated with it? I didn't know she was related to him. I had no idea. So she legitimately has a reason to be pissed off at it. Did y'all know that? I didn't know until she said it on Trail. She's related to them somehow. So when she heard it, she was like, who the F is Jeff Port? When he said it, I said, is that a slip? Google. I said, no, I had it right. Is there a Jeff Port? No. But what do all of those gangsters have to do with boxing? And for those men that are alive, if you showed them that, they would laugh their ass off and be like, who is this kid? We influenced him? So let me get this straight. Going back to your roots and studying about them is going to help you beat Usyk, you idiot. Oh, I know, but I don't understand UK humor. Here they go again with that. Kissing men on the mouth. That's UK humor? That's not UK humor. Those are just the fools that do it and the fans that they have unconditionally that cap for them. Tyson Fury kissed a man on the mouth. That's not funny. His brother kissed a man on the mouth. I did a video on it. Y'all like talking about twerking and everything else. If you're going to talk about something, let's talk about it. Deontay was crabbing around with his family. I get it. He was goofing around. I get it. He wasn't kissing grown men on the mouth and talking about, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Dillian White, Krillin, this is not a porno. It's not a porno. Huh? What? What? Tommy Fury is on a show in the UK, a reality show. He kissed another man on the mouth in a hot tub, grabbed him by the face and kissed him. Dogs, let me tell you something. Yo, Mike, did we play like that in the Bronx? You don't do that. That's a nice way to get your ass kicked. Now, if you get down like that, you get down like that somewhere else. Don't do it around me. What you do in your bedroom and how you get down is your business. I can coexist with you. But you're not going to force that on. You don't joke like that. You're going to force that on me. Get out of here. That's abnormal. I don't care what you say. Keep that away from me. You don't do that here. Same fight, different round. Salute. That's right, Romel. Nowhere in America that's funny. It's called reality TV. So he was doing that for real. And that's not an isolated incident because your older brother kissed a grown man on the mouth before he kicked his ass in the ring. But twerking though, right? Dude, stop. Dude, stop. Stop. Just stop. Stop. So twerking is bad. He's videoing it, goofing around. I'm talking about Deontay with his family. That's bad. And they were all over him for that. They were all over him for that, right? We have various pictures of these other guys kissing each other on the mouth and stuff. Ricky Hatton. Oh, wait a minute. I don't understand UK humor, right? Y'all better hope I don't have this uploaded. Y'all better hope it's not here. I don't think I got it. Nah, I took it down. Damn. Ricky Hatton running around Floyd Mayweather Sr.'s gym in a thong. I played the video. He's running around with a thong on, man. A thong. Make it make sense. G5 in the building. And what you do is what you do. But there's a time and place for it. And be consistent. I'm like, y'all clowning Wilder and y'all literally trying to accuse him of that, but Ricky Hatton's running around in a thong. He's running around with gag balls in his mouth. I already did the video on it. Cy Gray says, being in the USMC and traveling Europe as a whole is very liberal when it comes to their friendships, male and female alike. You've been over there, right, Drew? Very different than America. I've never been to the UK, but a lot of them come here. And I watch how they interact, and it is different. My brother was over there. His girlfriend used to live over there. And when he came home, he told me there was a couple of things he had misconstrued because there's certain things that is normalized over there that is not normal over here. So that I will agree with. Yes, I agree. JB, salute. For instance, my brother said they were in a bar, a pub, right? And they were he was just talking and with his girl and had some, like, she had some friends there, you know, male, females, whatever. and he was at the bar, and one of the guys was a white guy, heard my brother accent. So, oh, you from the States? Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Put his arm around him. Yeah, let me buy you a drink. And my brother was like, yeah. You ain't got to buy me no drink. Why? Out here, men don't buy other men drinks, man. Unless you ain't got to do that. But out there, it's a gesture. Little things like that. But those aren't the little things that we're referring to. That video leaks out of him goofing around, and they are running around pointing the finger. Oh, look, he's gay, or he acting gay. Nah, he's goofing around. And then off the heels of that, I'm like, wait a minute. And then some people took it there. Oh, yeah, look what you Americans do. I said, hold on. A few years ago, leading up to the Manny Pacquiao fight, wasn't your boy Ricky Hatton running around on 24/7 with the thong? Every time Floyd Sr. turned around, Ricky was mooning him. What are you doing, dude? That's not funny over here. What are you doing? No, Alexander the Great, the Conqueror. They didn't travel with a lot of women. They traveled with other dudes for the fun. That was normalized. Not here, man. We could do this all day. Yeah, 919, I'd have put him out too. But he was already on the payroll, and I'm sure somebody had to tell him, yo, look, that's just UK humor. Okay, well, guess what? This is America. Tone that down. Tone it down. That's ridiculous. Salute Unscripted Virtuoso. Yeah, that's ridiculous. And I was ready to leave all that alone. But then here comes the twerking video, and then they OD'd on us. Tried to paint us with a broad brush. And we was like, hold on. Don't do that. Y'all got a lot going on over there. The Furies like to kiss men. I've shown it. Oh, but we don't understand UK humor. Okay, so AJ praises a gangster. Everything is humor. When we catch him doing something, behaving in a suspect manner with anything, we don't understand UK humor. That's not funny, man. Kissing men on the mouth, we don't find that funny. If you're a heterosexual male, I don't find that funny. If I'm anti-gangster and we denounce those names that you mentioned, but here you are, a millionaire, and people looking up to you, and you just glorified a bunch of gangsters, and I'm guaranteeing you, the kids that look up to you, they don't know who those people are. Now they had to Google them. And now they said, some of them are probably saying, hey, man, I got to walk AJ's path to be like AJ. I still believe in him. And all I'm saying was, AJ, man, you better than that. You have a father that was ready to kick Eddie Hearn's ass because he told him, I don't want my son out there. He's not right. I know for a fact you wasn't right, AJ. Spook, salute. I know for a fact you wasn't right. But Big Meech and Larry Hoover, or none of his people were there fussing for you. It was your dad. You know, you have his DNA in you. Pause. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The man who made you. You grew to be 6'5", chiseled like an Adonis, athletically gifted, a multi-millionaire. And instead of saying thanks, Dad, and honoring your mother, you big up Big Meech and Larry Hoover, people that us in the black community don't claim. But I don't understand UK humor. It's not funny. It's not funny. ATL, salute. It's not funny. So they can cap for this dude all you want. It's not funny. It's not. Dude took it all the way there. Oh, you know, us black British. Shut up, man. I called them out for doing something stupid, saying something stupid. What's sad is you're not doing it. That's sad. That is a sad state of affairs. We have a reputation of celebrating ignorance. I'm tired of it. I've been tired of it. The difference is I could watch an ignorant DOG salute. I can watch an ignorant movie. I can listen to ignorant music. Man, I was in high school when Onyx came out. I slam danced with everybody. When I came in the house, you think I behaved in that manner? I come from 9806 degrees, salute, Burger Planet, salute. I come from an era where I behaved in the street because I held my parents' names. They knew exactly who we were. Me, my brothers, my sisters. We represented them. And if we got caught doing anything silly, they'd be like, yo, that's so-and-so's kids. What are they teaching them at home? 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 AJ, what were you being taught at home? So that means if I ask your father, look at this, he's like a kid in school. I'm going to tell your daddy. If I ask your father, did you teach AJ about American gangsters, Big Meech, Larry Hoover? He's going to be like, what? You? Big Meech? Larry who? Larry Hoover. Jeff Paul. Jeff Paul? Who? That is not the way to capture the imagination of the American audience. And if you catch the imagination of the American audience, I guarantee you that is not the fan base that you want. Don't call these men's name. Don't do that. Hold him accountable. You should be in his inbox and say, yo, look, man, don't do that. You see why I say a lot of these athletes need PR people? Now, just a second ago, AJ, now, for those of you British in that are watching or that are in the chat, let me explain something to you. Let me tell you how it works in America. You guys come over here talking like that with your accents. I don't know what it is. Well, I can speak in New York. I can speak for New York. You come over here talking with your accent, automatically they think you're educated. Did you know that? Because you speak the king's language, the queen's language, the original English. If we lost the war, we'd be talking like you. So when you come over here and you're standing there in a polo shirt and some slacks, excuse me, how do I get the 42nd straight? They automatically think you're educated. For a split second, they think you're educated. Reality, you could be just as dumb as a bag of rocks like everybody else on this planet. For a second, it's fascinating. Look at how he talks. He speaks with that language. He speaks with the accent. So AJ's an athlete on top of sounding like that. He's not a street dude. He may have gotten in some trouble growing up, but he's not a street dude. So again, it is irresponsible. It is irresponsible for him to put American gangsters, stay connected, salute, American gangsters on a pedestal and saying that I'm getting back to my roots. All of it, let me get this straight. Alexander Usyk from the Ukraine beat your ass so bad that you got to turn to a shrine of gangsters to get your mojo back so you could beat. So let me get this straight. You beat Usyk. You're accrediting these gangsters? Do you see why we're clowning this situation? Because it's ridiculous. It is dumb. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. And I am holding him accountable. It was dumb. Did a tall Gaddy shout out John Gotti? Sammy the Bull Gravano? No, because real people that are really connected, they don't acknowledge any of it. They move in silence. And I'm not saying AJ is saying he's connected. We're saying that what he said, these are the people he looked up to. Like he didn't have two parents in a goddamn household. So you just admitted you was a dumbass and you was in love with the damn streets where you didn't need to be there. You get all the way up the ladder of success to big up these gangsters that we don't even claim. Nice going, AJ. How do you go from marching over a black kid getting murdered in America and getting ridiculed for saying that we need to support each other, fight the power, and getting ridiculed on Twitter and everything else, and to saying I'm getting back to my roots, the Big Meeches, the Larry Hoovers, even if you were joking, because I'm still waiting for you to say I was just joking. That's not what you say, AJ. I would love to talk to your daddy because I want to know what that was about, because the apple's not supposed to fall far from the tree. I'm cut from the cloth of both of my parents. And the elders that are still alive, when they know me, they say, yeah, man, just like your daddy. Oh, you got a smart mouth just like your mama. Yeah. And I say it proudly. Thank your parents, dumbass. What's wrong with you? You never met Big Meech. I'm off of that, man. Back to boxing. I just had to share that because that was ridiculous. So we're picking Usyk. Right? I'm picking Wilder to come out of my imaginary tournament. We're picking Usyk over AJ. All right. So then you got Fury versus White. I'm not even going to waste no more time on that. I'm picking Fury over White. All right. So we got Fury over White. Who wins between Fury and Usyk? Who wins between Fury and Usyk? I'm picking Fury on that. Dang, probably you crazy. Wow, some people picking Usyk. Some people picking Fury. I'm picking Fury, man. He's too big. And he's skilled. Make no mistake about it, I hate that guy. But I think he beats Usyk. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with Fury on that one. Roll with Fury. Because that's the undisputed fight. Fury will get White out of the way, and then he gets Usyk. And then he beats Usyk, and then Fury's king of the world. So when that's done, something else is happening. While that fight is happening, Manuel Charles fighting Trevor Bryan, so they could stay busy. Being that they're not participating in the actual tournament. They're fighting to see who got next. So while Wilder's resting up from that tournament, because that's hard work. He done fought 3 times in a year. So he's resting. All right? So Manuel Charr versus Trevor Bryant. Who wins that? I'm picking Trevor Bryant. You write that down. Trevor Bryant will beat Manuel Charr. And he gets to fight Tyson Fury. That's Fury's first defense with all the marbles. He won it. Now he has to defend it. His first defense is against Fury. Japo B, salute. Now we're just keeping it regular. We all know Fury's a cheater and he's a fat chitlin and he's a coke sniffing, man kissing jackass. But just for the sake of this scenario, he's running away with everything. So we got Fury. So by this time, there should be a clear winner of the tournament. And that person fights for Undisputed, whomever it may be. They get a shot at Undisputed. So Trevor Bryant will be fighting Tyson Fury in his first defense. And while that's happening, Frank Sanchez will be fighting Filip Hrgovic. All right, because everyone's in the top 6 or 7 right here. And Frank needs to stay busy. All right. So now, how do you award the person who won the initial tournament? Right? How do you award them? They get a shot at Undisputed. Undisputed champion's second defense will be against the winner of the tournament. So we'll be looking at Wilder versus Fury again. 4th fight. And the winner of that fight faces the winner of Frankie Sanchez and Hrgovic. Frank Sanchez. So I hope y'all follow me through all of this. It makes sense. We did the initial tournament. We got a victory. While that person's resting up, you have things happening in between. Fury comes out of everything. Usyk beats AJ. Usyk loses to Fury. Fury, in his first defense, fights the winner between Charr and Bryan. He fights and beats Bryan. And his second defense will be against the winner of the tournament, who fought 3 times. Because remember, Wilder would have fought 3 times. Fury would have fought twice. Okay? So he's defending against quote-unquote light work against Trevor Bryant. He'll beat Bryant. And his second title defense will be against the winner of the tournament, which would be Deontay Wilder, according to what we went through here. That'll be the 4th fight. And the winner of that fight, their first defense will be against Frankie Sanchez, if he beats Hrgovic, which he would. And by then, things have moved along. You still got Jared Anderson. Big Baby Miller's coming back through. Daniel Dubois is still there. And the reason why I left him out of this scenario is because although he's still ranked high, I don't think his handlers are quite convinced that he can compete on a high level at this point. So he'll be fighting low-tier competition, getting his confidence back. But he'll be there. Yeah, Tony Yoka's there. He's there. But all of these guys in the top tier, that'll clear everything up. They go back in line or they retire or whatever they do. But this scenario would take at least 1.5 to 2 years to get done. Granted, everybody does what they're supposed to do. Nobody's playing with drugs. Nobody's flirting with retirement. This is a 1.5 long tournament, and we can get it done. But imagine, if you will. Yeah. So that's just my opinion, man. That's just my opinion. We love boxing and boxing don't love us, but we're here like battered women, right? We just can't leave. Why don't you just leave him? You just can't. You just can't. You just can't leave. So I'm glad BFTB said he's doing something along those lines, man. He's right. Like minds think alike. I can't wait to see his take on it. Because I'm sure as much as I said, there's things that I missed. That's why it's important to listen to everybody. And let me say this. It's important to get different opinions on things. We all talk about the same things, but everyone has a different perspective. You understand? It's like when a real life event happens in the world, do you watch one news channel or you want to get the opinion of several different ones? You want to hear what the next person has to say. When it's sports, and for those of you that still watch the boob tube, okay, something happened. Let me see what ESPN says. Let me see what Fox says. Let me see what this whatever. Let's see what everyone else says. It's the same thing here. An event happens. Let's hear what 78 has to say. Let's hear what Black Fight Fan has to say. Let's hear what Drew Titan has to say. Let's hear what BFTB has to say. And you can get a few guys that it's the same news, but have a different take on it, a different perspective. And it gets you thinking, hey, I ain't think of that. So I like the fact that BFTB and I had the same thought process, but I want to hear what he has to say about it. Because I'm sure he's going to say, there's going to be something said. We'll be like, yo, you know what? I ain't think of that. That's why I listen to everybody. I want to hear what everyone has to say. I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. I just want to hear what everyone has to say. Get my wheels turning, man. It's called a conversation. Just because you have a difference of opinion don't mean I'm going to block you on my channel. I just had a conversation with somebody last night. And sometimes you have to take a high road. And when you recognize something for what it is, I saw it as an opportunity to educate someone on something. I could have gone about it a different direction, but I'm like, you know what? No. I'm going to handle it a different way. And I did. Just understand this. You don't get blocked on my channel for disagreeing with me. You get blocked on my channel for disrespecting me. That's the difference. I'll say it again. You don't get blocked on my channel for disagreeing with me. You get blocked on my channel for disrespecting me. It's as simple as that. Nazi, salute. That's right, Burger Planet. You watch 40 different YouTube channels. My news is narrowed down to a few people. You know what I'm saying? You can disagree with me, but when you disrespect me, that's when you get blocked, because you're not in the mental frame to have a conversation. You don't agree with me because of whatever I'm talking about, and you're taking what I'm saying personal, as if you're related to the athlete or you have close ties to the situation or whatever I'm talking about. MXC, salute. In which I'm looking at you strange. Okay, wait a minute. I'm talking about what this fighter did or what he said or how he behaved, and this is my opinion. And you get up here and you motherfucker. I'm like, huh? What? Wait a minute. Here are my questions. Are you on his payroll? No? Are you related to him? No? Do you know him in any shape or form? Do you know? No? I'm confused why you're disrespecting me as if you know me. So if you don't know him, you don't know me. Why are you disrespecting me again? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. So you gotta bring it down. And when you put things into words and you approach it different, you get them thinking. Sooner or later, they'll be like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have did that. Yeah, you're right, you shouldn't have did it. But good luck to you. And I'll show you the door. You can apologize and stay or stand on your square. Yeah, Hen Dog, yeah, YouTube been tripping for the last week. It's crazy. I will bid you a good day, sir. It's no big deal. But here's the fun fact. There are a bunch of channels that say things about athletes that we support that we don't like. What can you do about it? Do you A, get in their chat and fuss with them? Because meanwhile, you're in the chat and there's like 40 people in there that agree with him or her, and you get in the chat to do what exactly? Fight? Now you're fighting with the channel, the owner of the channel, and all 40 of their supporters. They got $100,000 subs, but they go live and only have 40 people in their live streams, and now you're fighting with all of them. Now they throw you a link. Now you're on their StreamYard, fighting and fussing with them, getting cursed out all over the place. That's how you like to spend your time? No. You know how I'll do it? Oh, he said what? Huh. Unfollow. Oh, he said what? Oh, I disagree. Next. I'm not going back and forth with anybody. This is my channel. This is my opinion. This is how I see it. You don't like it, you can see your way out. If you ever feel, because I don't disrespect anybody until I'm disrespected. That's right, 88, just leave. If we can agree to disagree and do it tastefully, that's fine. I never fired a first shot. Never. When you come in here, oh, you motherfucker, da, 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 you start talking all kinds of weird shit. I'm like, okay. Why do I have to go back and forth with you on my channel? This is my channel. I don't have to go back and forth with you. Leave, or I will block your ass. It's as simple as that. Because you don't want to talk boxing. You're mad at something I said, and the first thing you came in here, instead of justifying your opinion in the chat like a normal human being, you get on here and start talking weird shit. That's childish. Everyone has their childish moments. I clown around, and I do that with the best of them. But I don't have to put up with you. Yo, listen. You invite a friend to your house, and this has happened. And the friend brings a friend or a relative that you don't know. But off the strength of your friend, you're assuming, okay, well, this person knows me, so this other person gotta be good. And y'all sit down and start playing cards or watching something on the TV, and then the motherfucker on your couch in your house, hey, yo, man, you like this program? Man, people who watch this shit is just dumb, man. This is stupid. This. You like this program? You watch this? Man, people watch this is stupid, man. That's ridiculous, man. Why do you got on that color shirt? That's ridiculous. In your house. Decision-making time. I'm going to disregard what you said. And I'm also going to act like you was never in my apartment. Get up, get your coat, remove yourself from my eyesight and my premises. You have 5 seconds to comply. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're not going to violate me in my house. You're not. That's what gets you blocked on my channel. That's right, hard body. They lucky they don't leave in the ambulance. You know what I'm saying? The scenario is the good friend invites over a relative or a good friend of theirs that you don't know. And then they come in there and they're like, yo, why is your boy wilding like that? He don't know me. It's my house. It's my program I'm watching. What? Take him and leave before he leaves in pieces. I just need to say that because I had an interesting conversation last night on Instagram. Somebody had me confused. So I had to be the bigger man and had a conversation. Or because what was said to me is, oh, well, I bet you if I was on your channel, I'd have been blocked. And people put these smiling emojis on there. They smiling emojis. That's uncomfortable when they do that. I'm like, hold on, young king. Hold on. My block game on Instagram is stronger there than it is here. You know what the block game on Instagram is? When you block somebody, it asks you, just block this account or any other account they make in the future, which means you blocking somebody's whole phone number and IP address. They will never see you on Instagram again. When I block people on the gram, they're blocked forever. And I gave an opinion on a video. And what did I tell you happens? I got fans. Here they come with the attack. And I'm like, what the fuck? First of all, I'm not even going to think about what I said wrong. I didn't say anything wrong. My opinion was based off of a fact. It was based off of a fact. And I gave my opinion. That's it. And then here this young man comes and the first thing he said to me was disrespectful. And I'm like, and I like to see who's disrespecting me. When it's a UK troll, their accounts are either always private or when it's not private, they got like 104 followers and they're in a pub somewhere with a drink in their hand with their face painted because their soccer team is getting their ass kicked on the TV. So not everything deserves a response. You go in there, block. I'm talking sports, whatever I'm talking, and then you see me, oh, there's Triton. I'm going to say something to him. Yeah. You said something to me, I read it, and I didn't respond. I just blocked you into oblivion. You will never see me on Instagram again, but I'm there. So in this instance, this young brother violated me. He said something like, I was like, what are you talking about? And I took the high road and engaged him in the conversation. I had to bring it down. And his response was, after a lengthy conversation, was, oh, I thought he was trolling. No, I don't troll. Then I found out, oh, no, I had you confused. Yeah, I said, what makes you think I would block you? He said, I bet you if I was on your channel, I'd block you with a bunch of smiling emojis. I said, why would I block you? And then he referred to his attack on me as constructive criticism. When you attacking someone personally is not constructive criticism. Attacking someone personally is not constructive criticism. It's an attack. Do y'all know the difference between constructive criticism and an attack? I gave an opinion on something boxing related, and he came in and attacked me. There's nothing constructive about that. He fired a shot. Well, long story even shorter, come to find out, he's like, yeah, well, I said, well, if you knew me, there was a few things he said that was inaccurate. And I said, well, I thought you knew me, pretty much. And if you knew me, you knew I wouldn't have blocked you. He said, I bet you if I was on your channel, I'd get blocked with a bunch of smiling faces. I said, no, because you're not blocked now. My block game is harder on the gram than it is on YouTube. No, I don't block people for opinions. I block people for disrespect. I'm still talking to you, young king. I'm talking to a young black man. Young king, I'm still talking to you to show you something. And you see G5, I don't think he was a troll. He just got aggravated. That's something that Fred posted, and I agreed with. That's all it was. And he's in there firing shots. I wasn't the only one. But he fired a shot at me, and I said, what are you talking about? And in the conversation, he went, look, when you close off all the exits and you prove your point, it's not that, it's this. It's not this, it's that. He says, oh, I thought you was trolling. Young man, I went to his page. He does music. And I told him, I said, look, instead of burning a bridge with me, you would have done better asking me, oh, that's your opinion? Why do you say that? There's nothing constructive about what he said to me. I said, that. Do you understand what constructive criticism means, young king? It's not constructive criticism. Language, ladies and gentlemen, it's very important. It's very important. There's nothing constructive about what you said. You fired a shot. I could have went about it two ways. I could have went about the way that I went, or I could have fired back. But you don't know who you fussing with in these internet streets. I went to his page. I said, look, this is a young man. He does music, which is pretty good, by the way. It's a young man. And he's, for whatever reason, in his feelings over something that Sean Porter said. And he's mad that Fred said it. Well, actually, Fred ain't say it. He just recorded what Sean said. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I said, oh man, he shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that about Boots Ennis. I said, shit, he shouldn't have said that. So I'm on there just saying, man, he shouldn't have said that. Done. There's no defending that. And then here he come. Why can't I, what'd he say? Why can't I celebrate Sean's accomplishments? At what point did I disrespect his accomplishments? Anytime I mention Sean Porter, I said he has a Hall of Fame career. At 147, who didn't he fight? And when Boots is brought up, he said, oh, I'm not fighting Boots. Basically, he was saying, I'm on my way out. Basically, he's saying, I don't need to fight Boots. I don't have to. And I said, man, she shouldn't have said that. You know why? Because now people that honestly do hate Sean are going to use his own words against him. That's why I was saying he shouldn't have said that. That's why. And then I get into this long conversation at 1 a.m. Go to, if y'all follow Fred on Instagram, Silent Heroes. Y'all see it. Y'all will see what I'm talking about. And I handled it like I was supposed to. I'm not going to scream and holler and go back and forth. You remember what Black said? What was it, last week? I'm not going back and forth with black people no more. I'm not doing it. I'm going to speak logically. Hopefully you'll reflect and you'll see my point of view. And if you don't, if you just want to be mad just for the sake of being mad, then guess what? You don't have to do. You don't have to talk to me. And by the way, he says, oh yeah, I do follow you. So you're sub to my channel. So if you sub to my channel and you see how I get down, why are you talking to me like that? Young King, why are you talking to me like that? What made you say that and then try and say it was constructive criticism? There was nothing constructive about that. And it wasn't criticism. It was an attack. That was different. That was straight beef. You're not supposed to conduct yourself like that in real life. You're not supposed to conduct yourself like that online. You don't know who I know. Now, here's what I'm saying when I say that. It's not beef. I don't do this internet shit. Like as it turns out, I'm gonna fuck you up, whatever. No, I went through that one time, and I shouldn't even done that. I'm connected. He would have done just better engaging in a conversation with me, and I could share his information and possibly get his music to some right ears so he could push his product and get money in his pocket, push his brand. You don't know who I know. Make love, not war. Because you think that Fred has a personal problem with the Porters. That's why he put this video out there. He didn't manipulate. It wasn't Fred talking. He took a video and just played it. He didn't say a word. And for those that missed when Sean Porter was on Blue Blood Sports TV, bro, thank you. Thank you. He just read it. Thank you. I did nothing to that kid. And I swear to God, you can't tell me right now that he's not related to him. You can't tell me that. It was ridiculous. Now, you know how I could have handled it? I could have matumboed him right there and blocked his whole life. But then upon further investigation, he subbed to me. He subbed to me. Shout out to Hardbody James Timo in that super chat. He said, bro, I just read it. He definitely had some personal stuff. It was personal. It was. Either he's a super fan of the Porters, because he said, he tried to make it seem like I'm disrespecting Sean. No. And this is on top of Sean talking reckless about Deontay. I already gave my opinion on that. But does what he said about Deontay trump what he's accomplished in the ring? No. Those are two different situations. I did say what Sean said about Deontay is exactly what he is. He said it's time for us to stop looking at Deontay as an all-time great. It's just as an exciting fighter. That's how they look at you, Sean. Minus having a 5-year reign and 10 title defenses at heavyweight. That's it. MXC, you read it, right? I did nothing. He came at me. I'm reading it like, what the fuck? I said, what are you talking about, young man? I didn't curse. I didn't disrespect him. I walked him and I said, bro, hold on, calm down. And I hope he's listening. I hope that he learns something from that. That's not how you conduct yourself. Now, just like that, he could have made me an enemy. I ain't mad at the young man. I hope he learns something. Bro. He said constructive criticism. I'm like, where? Did I miss it? I scrolled up. Did he say, yo, instead of doing this with Sean, why don't you try da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da? He came right out the door firing shots. And I said, what are you talking about, dogs? What? And then tried to brush it off as constructive criticism. Do you know what that means? Because there was nowhere in it. And then tries to say, my bad, I thought you was trolling. But I don't like how the police do our young people dirty in Detroit. Huh? If you want to get up so we could do something, now he wants me to, I don't know, do something and speak out against something that the police are doing with the youth in Detroit. I don't live there. I don't know what's going on. You would have to educate me on that. But never mind that. If I was petty, I could be like, yo, nigga, get out of here. You done burned the bridge with me already. Came out the bat, firing shots and trying to make an enemy. Over what? Sean Porter? Oh, well, Fred got something else going on with Kenny or with the Porters. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I know that. He's made it known. I don't have anything to do with that. I was right next to Kenny Porter when we was in Vegas. I ain't got no problem with Sean. I ain't got no problem with Kenny. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Fred posted something that Blue Blood had on his show, and it was all Sean talking. Fred didn't even say a word. He said something. He said, something about Sean won't fight Boots and ducking Boots. And then I heard Sean say what he said. I said, well, he shouldn't have said that. That's what I said. I said, damn, no denying it. Shouldn't have said that. Case closed. That's it. And I put it in caps. And then here comes this young man. Now watch this. Jay, now watch this. If he really, really followed me like he said he did, he'd have known I've been off the force for goddamn almost 10 years. You know what I'm saying? If he really followed me. So he subbed to me, but he don't follow me like that. Because he came in firing a shot. And I'm like, what are you talking about, fella? What you mean? What you mean? You know what he said? He said, yeah, Fred's on IG, Silent Heroes, at Silent Heroes. That's his IG, at Silent Heroes. It's there. He screen recorded Blue Blood's interview with Sean Porter. You see Blue Blood, Kurt Sugar, and Sean Porter. And all he did was play what he recorded off the screen. That's all. That's all. That's all he did. And I said, oh, man. I said, shit. And then the young man came for me. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? You know what he said? He said, I bet if you fought Boots, you wouldn't do it without your handcuffs, and put a bunch of smiling emojis. I'm like, the fuck does that mean? Oh, yeah, MXC. Yeah, that part. That part. Because I'm pretty sure more than likely, and I can't prove it. More than likely, he's one of the niggas that jumped up in the chat, was like, yeah, how many black men you arrested? And I can lean towards that because of what he said to me down the road. Because he brought up law enforcement. I don't like how the police do our young people dirty in Detroit. Really? Take that shit up with Sugar Hill, especially in Detroit. Ain't that where he's from with the Kronk Gym? Guess what? When niggas be like, oh, man, you know, Drew, how many black people you arrested? The same amount Sugar Hill arrested. Did y'all forget he was a police officer? Take that anger up with Sugar Hill. Don't take it to me. Don't take it to me. I'm in New York. I don't know what's going on in Detroit. But if there's a problem out there and you want me to assist in helping or asking some questions or talking to people, how about holler at me? And if I can help, I will gladly help you, brother. But you coming in here firing shots over what, Sean Porter? Over something that he said and then I give an opinion? And then after I brought it all down, because I just hit him with logic, when I brought it all down, come to find out he subbed to me. So you sub to me, that means you support me, but then you attack me? Accused Fred of division, but then what did he do when he came at me? Is that not a form of division? Is that not division? You accuse Fred of dividing the black community. I came in and I gave my opinion about what Sean Porter said. That's it. I didn't even call him out his name. I just said, yo, he shouldn't have, basically I said he shouldn't have said that. And then the dude came for me. Is that not division? Or if you don't like what I had to say, just ignore it. Point your opinion at the person who owns the damn channel, not the people in the chat. Unsub from me if it's that serious. If you don't like what I do, if you don't like what I had to say. Anna Cummins, salute. Nitty G, salute. I don't go anywhere where I'm not wanted. I'm not on no one's panels, fussing and fighting. I'm not doing that shit no more. Well, I've never done it. But I got caught up in that shit one time on Fred's show. And I said, what am I doing? And me and Fred spoke about that. I said, no. I'm not doing it. There's certain chats that I'm cool with that I won't even comment on. Because they're the people that frequent there are fugazi. And a lot of the channels, the non-LDBC channels, they don't have no control over who's in there. They love them when they're talking about their favorite fighter. And when they're talking ill about their favorite fighter, they're in there and it's the Wild Wild West. One time, I showed up in my brother World Combat Sports chat. I just said what's up, dropped the super chat, and the chat went crazy, insulting me and everything else. And Scotty was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? There was only so much he could control. So I said, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. What am I going to do? Go back and forth with four insecure people? For what? I'm better than that. Make love, not war. This young man don't know who I know. Now watch this. I'm just going to give you an example. I went to the young man's page. I listened to his music. It's not my style of music, but it sounds consistent with what's being played today. Now, instead of attacking me, we could have had a conversation, built a rapport, and I know he does music. Maybe I'd have been on some, yo, send me your stuff. Do y'all remember what CC does? Is she not connected in the music industry? It would have been nothing to be like, yo, CC, yo, here, check this kid out. And CC is not the only person I know in the music industry that does music. I know people. Here, man, listen to this. Listen to this kid. You never burn a bridge because you never know when you're going to have to cross it going back to where you came from. And that's all I'm saying. I just wanted to share that story with you because it was very interesting. And when he said he follows me, I said, oh, shit. This is crazy. You follow me, but the gloves were off. Really over Sean Porter? If you think that Fred has a beef with Sean Porter and what he's posting is personal, how about this? Label him a hater and unfollow him. If it's that serious to you, label him a hater and unfollow him. It's that serious. It's simple. It's simple. I can go on and on, but I'm not. I told a story about, y'all may have heard it, but I was getting my car serviced at Nissan, and I was in the park, and these kids came in, and they started talking about his documentary. And you couldn't tell me for 10 minutes. I said, this ain't about no damn Fred. They recognize me, and they're going to go from Fred, they're going to start talking about the LDBC, and they're going to get their feelings hurt. But no, they were really talking about 9 wives. And I said, damn. Y'all heard the story. But it was kind of crazy because I said, shit. And I handled that situation very mature. But I had to contact Fred. I said, Fred, listen, man, I don't know what's going on with this 9 wives thing, but check what just happened. I called Reggie Owens first. I said, yo, you got Fred's number? Check what just happened. It just happened. I was on the phone with Reggie for like 3 hours. I said, look, this is crazy. And what's crazy is I'm cool with a relative of Fred's. She's my neighbor. See, the world is small. And at any point, Fred could have been in that park. Fred, I told him where the park was. He knows exactly where it was. Let's say Fred was visiting in New York and we was just chilling in the park. And into walked these 2 kids. One guy was aggravated. The dude with the kufi on. The kid with the dreads was just sitting there just listening. Yeah. This other dude was talking about putting bullets in people. And what's interesting was the week before, Fred was in New York. So I said, Reggie, give me Fred's direct line, man. I got to share this with him. You need to be more careful. I came on his show and I told the story. That was my last time, like, beaming in on the show. He come on too late. I'll be in bed. But I said, look, man, this is what happened. He said, come on the show and share the story. I went on the show and shared the story. And I'm looking at the comment section. Oh, he's lying. Oh, that. Look, I ain't got to lie. I ain't got to lie about anything. But I felt obligated to share that story with him because I consider him a brother. I would have did that for anybody because that's dangerous, man. Now, what happened since then, that's something else. But I didn't have to share that story. And people attack me for sharing the story. It happened to me. It happened to y'all. It happened to me. It could have went left. People attacking me. For what? Oh, he's lying. I got no reason to fucking lie. For what? It was bugged out. I couldn't believe it. I was sitting there. I took my earbud. I was like, the fuck? I'm never in that park. I only went to that park because it's a ways off from where I live. I went and sat in the park because my car was getting serviced and it was going to take a couple of hours. I went and sat in the park by myself and then they walk in. And dude was mad animated. I was like, what I took one ear out and I'm listening. He said his full name. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I said, no. These are 2 trolls. And they're going to go from Fred, and they're going to start talking about the LDBC, and I'm ready for all of it. And I put my hand under my shirt. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I said, I'm ready for all of it. I'm going to get the dumping on here. But no, they were going on and on and on and on and on about that documentary. And I said, oh, man. Okay. And I said, brother, there's nothing in your religion that says doing what you're doing if you saw Fred Hawthorne. There's nothing in that, man. Black man. And he brought it down. That's all. That's all. Logic trumped ignorance in that aspect. It could have went left for me. Would have went left for them. Thank Father. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Logic. And I felt good because I brought the young man down. I said, listen, I know, but how you battle that, if you don't like what he put out, find out what the truth is as you see it and then put it out. But it bothered me because I said, man, Fred was just in New York last week. Fred could have been chilling with me in that park right there, and I'm sitting there with all of that. You see what I'm saying? So I felt obligated to call him and put a bug in his ear and say, yo, look, this just happened. Please be careful, brother. Please be careful. And he asked me to come on the show and share the story, and I shared it. That's it. That's all. There's a young man with dreadlocks and another young man with a kufi on. And jeans and t-shirts. That's who I am. That's who I am. I can get animated and I can get beside myself. I'm not perfect. You gotta make love, not war. And when I'm on my platform, I take control of it. I have wrenches. And when somebody subs for 5 weeks to get in here to say, there's only one Tyson Fury, you know that person's sick because they had to wait 5 weeks to say that to get blocked. 5 weeks for 2 seconds of fame to get blocked. Is that the signs of a normal person? It's not normal. So you can't disrupt my chat. You can't disrupt my flow. Hit him over the head with the wrench. Get him out of there so I can keep going. That's who I am. There's a lot of channels I enjoy, but I don't comment in the comment section because my presence will disrupt everything. People start attacking me in the chat. It's like, huh? All I got to do is show up. It happened on my brother Scotty's platform. I just showed up and cats went crazy. I was like, damn. Must be doing something right. So I'll just listen and enjoy the content and I won't say a word. I'll send a super chat or support somehow. Not even a super chat. I hit someone in the Cash App. I don't even want people to know I'm there. But outside of about 4 people, it's LDBC or nothing. But I can't comment. I can't on certain channels. The hate is so strong. But if it's a faulty channel, you won't see me there. It's so bad that people clone accounts and go to other places and try and create trouble. You know that? That person's creating the problem for themselves anyway, in the form of financial compensation. So, I guess so, Volts. I mean, that threw me off. When I was in Vegas and that family came up and they knew who I was, I said, oh my God, what the fuck? Me? Took a picture with them and they were cool, man. And I'll reiterate, I was with real United Kingdom fans. Not a problem. Not a problem. So again, the trolls that do slip through, they're not the majority. They just talk a lot. They just talk a lot. That's all. I sat next to I was surrounded by a lot of British people. I sat next to a family. It was a guy and his wife and daughter, and we was talking boxing during the whole event. Yeah, you ready, man? Bro. Listen, bro. You got to pull a rope. You can't push it. And I went to the kid's page and I said, listen, okay, he's just having he's hot right now. You know what I'm saying? He just, something struck a nerve. And I don't know what I did to the young man, but something struck a nerve. And let me not go back and forth with him. I'm going to be 46 this month. I know for a fact I'm about 20 years older than this kid. At least. I don't need to go back and forth with him. Let me talk to him. And it ended well. That's it. And I'm just sharing the story. I'm not violating him. I'm just telling you what happened. Copper, yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is, fam. Sometimes you got to talk. Now, sometimes this younger generation is unreachable, and for that, you just got to pack up and just walk away. Like, all right, okay. You know what I mean? Vote says we're genuinely peaceful people. We just drink too much. Yo, my brother said, man, he said the beer's different out there and everything, but he said he had fun out there. That's what I'm saying. When I see these trolls, you gotta understand, it's not these trolls. They got like at least 10 different YouTube accounts. But I learned on firsthand they're not the majority. There was one drunk Brit out there, and on fight day, when I saw him in the MGM Grand, he ran up and shook my hand, and I said, "Bro, I'm not taking none of that personal. I know you was drunk, because the whole time you was waving that flag, and your friends was like, oh, this guy, we can't take him nowhere." That's what they were saying. I said, "Bro, I'm not taking that personal. It's all good." Say, "I'll buy you a drink." I said, "No, bro. I think you had enough since yesterday. It's all right. Go get some tater tots and have some fun." I had a blast. I didn't get the outcome that I wanted as far as Fury versus Wilder, but the trip wasn't a wash. Now, I was upset, but the trip, I had fun. There was no British people running up to me. No, they weren't doing that. They kept to themselves. Like I said, the family took a picture with me. Joseph Parker, nice guy. I didn't have no beef. When I landed, I came off the plane with an LDBC shirt, my fist balled up. I said, I'm ready for it. Who's going to be the first one? You know what I felt like? Y'all ever saw a movie where the main character's outside the room and he's like, and then he kicked in the door with the guns blazing, and the room empty? Like, oh shit. Oh, you go in thinking it's beef, and they sitting at the dinner table. Maybe help you? Oh, I thought it was something else. That's how I felt in Vegas. You know how many death threats I had? Mr. Shelton will tell you. He screenshot all of them from on other channels. People that are out loud, oh yeah, LDBC, and when we see them, they ain't gonna do this. And the people in the chat, oh, when I see Drew Titan, and I'm gonna be in Vegas, and da-da-da-da-da. I got all those screenshots. Y'all don't know what I was prepared for. Y'all don't know what I was prepared for. I was in Vegas, but you don't know who I know in Vegas. You think I only know police officers in New York? You know how many cats I know retired and live in Vegas? You don't know what I was prepared for. I was on that strip for a long time by myself. And I said, somebody gonna try and do it, and it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. Nothing. I saw BFTB from like 500 feet away. I saw the letters on his shirt and hat before I saw his face. I said, shit, you can't miss him. There he is. And we wasn't all together all the time. Nothing. We supposed to get jumped, shot, stabbed, beat up. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Day 2, nothing. Not a goddamn thing. And I said, you know what, man? Why'd I let these, man, they about to fuck around and ruin my trip. I'm walking around my head on a swivel. No need for that. And guess what? I firmly believe there were trolls there. And they saw us and was like, oh shit, there they go. Oh, no. BFTB is really 6'2". Oh shit. Oh, that's Drew Titan. Oh my God. Nope. I had 2 trolls, the couple, and they were really there because I did something very specific. And I said, oh no, they were there. I said, yeah, why I ran out my seat? I said, yeah, never mind that. I ran out my seat because I wanted to go downstairs and see if my brother was okay. But never mind that. Why didn't you just say hi? Why did you wait till I'm long gone from Nevada 3 days later? You wait. Just to say what you're saying on the internet? DQ'd. That's right, Copper. You was sitting, I sat down and your heart started racing. You didn't know whether to be starstruck or scared or both. But you did the smart thing. You kept it online. You didn't say anything. You were speaking in your whatever language that was. You wanted to make sure I didn't understand you. But you wanted no smoke. I was sitting by myself. Well, T Plums was a couple of rows up from me, but he was with his lady. I wouldn't expect him to, shout out to T Plums. We didn't sit together. Nobody sat together. BFTV was on the other side. We were separated, man. So never mind all of that. Why did I run out my seat? Why didn't you just say hi? You were sitting right behind me for at least 2 hours. Why don't you say hello? Yeah. Time reveals all truth, does it not? And again, I wasn't going out there looking for smoke. I wasn't going out there just smacking drinks out their hands. Y'all ever play Smackdowns when y'all was younger? You ever did that? Mike Biggs knows what that is. That was bad. Yo. You could have something in your hand. More than likely it was food. You can never, don't eat no food around us or nothing. Because we'd be like, yo, you had enough. Snapping right out your hand. Yo, one day, Mike Biggs know this. We was in the schoolyard, right? And 2 guys that we know. Matter of fact, Mike Biggs had a fight with one of them later that year. I ain't gonna get into that. But oh, I know that's me. I know. Yo. Dude was a whole hero. About to take a bite out of it. You had enough. Lettuce, tomatoes, turkey, cheese, all over the schoolyard. We was like, yo! I wouldn't have did that. Y'all call that left hand out there? Bro. He just looked at it. He was like, yo, they about to fight. They got to fight. Because I smelt the hero, and it was cold. When you can smell cold food, it's about to be good. He took it out the white paper and brought it right here. You had enough. The tomato went flying like a goddamn frisbee. We was like, oh! And then we waited. We was like, that's a fight. Dude looked. I ain't gonna say his name. He just walked into the school with his head down, like he was about to cry. He's like, yo, man, why you do that? I wouldn't did that. The whole hero. Mike Biggs was there. God, that same kid that did that, Mike Biggs had a fist fight with later that year. Towards the end of the year, it was like late spring. I remember that. That shit was hilarious. That was fucking funny, man. God damn. You had enough. Quarter waters, right when you bring it up there. Enough. You're like, yo, come on, man. Stop playing. Why y'all playing for? Damn. If you had food, you better eat it quick because you saw us coming. You had to have your head on the swivel. You had a snack, you were like, yo, the funny shit is, we was doing it so much, we would faint. Like, stop playing, and the M&Ms go flying and shit. Yo, come on, y'all. Yo, what's gonna do nothing? Yo, come on, y'all. Stop playing, man. Yo, chill, man. I'm gonna eat this now later. Yo, chill, y'all. Chill. Mr. Shelton said, border wars. Oh, man. Come on, man. Oh, man. That was wrong, though. But that hero, I think that was the day we was like, nah, chill, man. We, can't do that. Yo, dang, it did. It had everything, man. Dude had the works on it. He had the works on it. When I saw that tomato flying in the air, I was like, yo, man, we were getting funky with it too. We would have the poses after. Bam! Your food on the floor. Oh my God, man. We were jerks. We were jerks. Good old days, man. Good old days. Oh, shoot. Good times and bad times, man. But yo, man, I just like smack down. Bad enough. Yo, the feints were the funniest though. Yo, we go to the pizza shop. We have our slices. We wouldn't sit next to each other. You'd be like, yo, stop playing, yo. Stop playing. I paid $1 for this, man. Chill, y'all. This is all I'm going to have until I get home. Stop playing, for real. Yo, why you playing, man? Come on, man. Big old pizza shop. He's sitting over there. I'm sitting here. He's sitting over there. We like, yo. The owners be like, what's wrong with these kids? They walked in together. They can't. Yo, we played too damn much. I got a couple of times, man. Man, I remember if you bought a Tropicana juice, you was balling that day. I tasted it before I got to my mouth. I was like, and I did not see my nigga Norman coming. He snuck up on me. He watched me the whole time. I bought it. I stepped outside. I should have drank it. But see, I was trying to enjoy it. And I stepped outside and I opened it. And I was like, and I didn't see Norman coming. And it was the pineapple strawberry. No, it was a pineapple banana. And I just went like this. And Norman was like, it stood there. I was like, fuck you, Norman. Fuck you. And I just walked off. I ain't talked for the rest of the day. I just looked at it. And I turned around. Norman was still standing there. Walked all the way down the hill, looked up. He's still standing there. I was like, man, fuck you, Norman. Fuck you. I mean, it was a game. You had to play it. You can't take it personal, right? That nigga got me, boy. He got me good, too. He held the pose. I was like a block away. I turned around. He's still standing there. The juice is still falling out the gut. You bastard. I was mad. I had enough. Oh. I still taste the juice. Yo, he held that pose for like 5 minutes. F you, Norman. Goddamn Norman. Fuck it. You don't name black kids Norman. What the hell? I didn't eat till I got in the house for a long time. Yo, you know what, Alfred? I never got him back. If I see Norman today, I'm going to get him. You know I'm going to get him, right? I'm going to get him. If I see Norman today, I'm going to get him. At 40 plus years old, we're going to be out to eat. I don't care if we at the table. When they come and drop the food right there, I'm going to be like, I'm going to take the plate and I'm going to flip it. Enough! And I'm going to strike the same pose in the restaurant. Super petty, looking like a fool. But yeah, it's 1987 all over again. He gonna know. Bastard. I wanted that juice. I never got him back. I never got him. Never got him. Bastard. That nigga got me good too. The juice went flying and he missed my hand. He hit. I don't know how he only got the carton. Boop. I was like, where did he come from? Yo, he must have came out the sky. I'm standing there like, oh. That shit fell. The juice was guzzling out. And he struck the pose. Didn't say a word. And I looked at him. I just walked off, man. I said, man, damn, man. For 2 seconds, I couldn't get one sip. And I walked down the block, I turned around, he's still standing there like this. I get all the way down to the street, turn around, he's still standing there like this. He told everybody, man. Came to school, they was like, yo, he got you. I was like, man, shut up, man. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, man. And I never got Norman back, man. I'm gonna get him, man. We get a reunion, I'm gonna get his ass. I'm gonna wait till he get a good plate or whatever the fuck. I'm gonna tiger uppercut whatever he has out of his hand. I'm gonna jump off the ground, fly in the air. My fist gonna be on fire. Do a flip, land back, and be like this. Choosh. And I'm gonna hold the pose for like 10 minutes. It's gonna be epic. I'm gonna get Norman. Damn it. Norman is the reason why I grip my energy drink so tight. Yo, we were assholes as kids. You know, y'all ever pantsed somebody? It'd be too easy to do it today because they pants themselves. They walk in this shit and you just yank this shit down. Yo, one of my boys got pants with the gym shorts so bad, he was by the steps, yanked his shit down, and he was like, stop playing! And he fell down the steps, hit his head, had stitches. The teacher was pissed at us. Who did this? We was like, yo, nah. He has stitches! Somebody's going to jail. We 14, ain't nobody going into jail. He won't go to jail. And he ain't snitch. But he was at the bottom of the steps trying not to cry. Y'all play too much. Yo, stop playing. Yo, you crying? Nah. Y'all stop playing though. Yo, I'm bleeding. He was crying! Go ahead and cry. This shit hurt. Ah! Oh my God. Get those stitches. Came to school the next day. Your mama even let you stay home, no? You got homework, nigga. You got Regents exams. You going to school, buddy. Coming to school with a bandage around his whole head. Yo, y'all play too much, man. The rest of the year, he was like, ah! Oh my God. You could not. Yo, listen. We would roast your ass. The worst shit could happen to you. We would roast you. He got pantsed and stepped wrong and fell down a whole flight of steps and split his shit. And tried not to cry. We was like, yo, you all right? Yo, you crying? Nah. Oh. We were jerks. We've seen people get their arm broke in football practice. Get the coach. My arm's like, yo, man, your legs ain't broke. Get up. Stop being a sissy. Stop playing. Yo, we left him there. Get all the way back to the goddamn locker room. Where's Nixon? I don't know. It's cold as hell. He on the football field. He don't want to move his arm. It look like a letter X. His shit is all messed. He on the floor. Oh, we were jerks. Left him there. Yo, y'all really left me there? Nah, we told him. Stop dropping the football. They left you there. They're the adults. Oh. Don't fall around us. Don't hurt yourself. Jesus Christ. Paul, what up? Oh, it's at the bottom of the screen. $ Drew Titan LLC. Much love and appreciation. Bro. We were jerks, man. We were jerks. I'm looking back at it now. We were jerks. He was like, yo, we really left Nix on a fucking football field with his arm broke? We left. We wasn't gonna say a word. Coach was like, where's Nix? He was like, I don't know. He was on the football field, laying down. We done changed and everything. He was laying down at the edge of the field. Ah! Ah! Somebody help! Ah! Next day he come to school. Nope, you can't stay home. Get those pins in your arm, bring your ass back. Nah, he came to school a week later. Come to homeroom. Yo, y'all play too much. Stop. Word up. I'm gonna get a shirt. Fuck you, Norman. The whole juice. He didn't even hit my hand. Knocked the whole juice out my hand and struck the pose. He got me good, man. Fuck you, Norman. Yo, the funniest ones was when you got caught. Yo. My man caught my other boy with the Van Dam. Caught him with the Van Dam. Nah, they had a good rivalry, right? But around that time, Bloodsport just came out. And prior to that, that same nigga, Norman, hit niggas with, you know, Bruce Lee with the one punch. He would do the Bruce Lee. He would punch your shit out your hand and give you the... Well, my boy caught my other boy with the Van Dam. He just put the cheese doodles right here. Yo, I ran out the basketball course. I ran all the way back to my building. I had tears running down my face. That shit was hilarious. I'm rolling on the floor in the street. It didn't get no funnier than that. That was fucking hilarious. Y'all play too much. The cheese doodles look like confetti in the air. Man, we were jerks. You know how much money we wasted on food because we played too much? Yo, we would have to eat our food with our backs turned against the wall. Yo, I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat these onion rings real quick. These niggas is coming and they're gonna mess my... You be like, yo, what you got there? What you got? We start running up. Yo, we would be chasing people. Yo, what you got today? What you got? You know you had enough. Oh, man. Salute to my brother Alfred in the super chat. He said, I remember in two of my classes, two big guys playing football with the Gatorade bottle collided and broke the wall and made shit. Yo. Oh. My brother Alfred. He said, I got me dying in the car. Yo, Burger, I know, man. Man, we were jerks. Bro, yeah. Yup. We were jerks. Thousands of dollars of food wasted because we were jerks. Yo, my nigga Jerron had the whole bag of cheese doodles knocked in the air. It looked like confetti. And my man was like, Dad! Yo, I ran all the way out the basketball courts. I was rolling in the street. That shit was so hilarious. Because there's a technique to it. You got to strike the pose when you're done. Yo, but wait a minute. Right? My boy Chris, right? He did it to a teacher. But the teacher really thought it was an accident. He did it in class. The teacher tells us, no, you can't chew gum in our classroom. But he goes to put gum in his mouth. So Chris looks, and he's trying to get our consent. Like, should I? We was in the class. He was like, I dare you. So he puts it up to his mouth, and Chris just went like this. It flexed. The gum flies out of his hand. He says, and he was like, why are you doing that? Yo, everyone put their head down because everyone knew what it was. And we was like, oh my God. Yo, we were so stupid growing up. I don't remember anything in that class because I was trying not to laugh. And I swear to God, if I got thrown out of class one more time, my mom was going to kill me. The whole time I'm in class like this. I didn't hear anything. My ears was ringing. You guys are jerks. Anyway, that's my time. Ex-Virginia salute, man. Much love and appreciation to all of y'all. Y'all have a good weekend. I just had to take a walk down memory lane, man. But y'all go rewatch the replay. You know, my Unreal tournament. In the perfect world, I wish it would happen. But, you know, being that we like it, they don't love it. Drew Titan, Bros on deck. Shout out to the mighty, mighty LDBC. Trillers on. You know what I mean? And I'll be around. Much love and appreciation. You know, I'll be doing pop-up lives every now and again. I'm going to have some time on my hands, man. It's fight week. I'm riding with the American. I might do a breakdown of the fight probably tomorrow afternoon, but we'll see. It's over the trail, y'all. Peace. Move! Fuck you, Norman.